Hello friends. So today we will be discussing about Chaikin Money Flow, and I call this indicator the number one technical indicator for swing trading. So that means, is it not for intraday trading? It is not like that, my dear friend. It is also for intraday trading. In fact, every indicator can be used for most of the time frames. But I have seen, my personal experience, that I have seen this indicator works best on the swing trading. So that is my personal observation, that this indicator works pretty well for swing trading, not for intraday. I will show you intraday examples also, but why it is good for swing trading, that also I will show you in the due course of the video. So let us discuss about the Chaikin Money Flow indicator. But before that, let me give you a short intro of mine. Hello friends, I am Indrajit from stockmaniacs.net. If you want to grow your wealth from the stock and commodity markets, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon. You can also send me your stock market related queries through WhatsApp in my number +91 96743 21856. So who invented this Chaikin Money Flow indicator? Marc Chaikin. He has actually invented this Chaikin Money Flow indicator. This is also called as CMF indicator. So in my website stockmaniacs.net, I have already written a blog post regarding this Chaikin Money Flow indicator. I'll give you the link of the blog post in the video description. So from there you can get more details and more strategies about the Chaikin Money Flow indicator. Now basically the name suggests that it is a money flow indicator. That means where the money is flowing. So it is also another indicator to search for the smart money, where the smart money is going, because there are smarter people than us. We are all small traders. You are small trader, I am a small trader, but there are larger traders, there are bigger traders, there are institutions. So where they are trading, where they are putting their money, a money flow indicator actually indicates that. So basically it is one kind of an oscillator, and it is also a trend following indicator. So let us check some examples of the Chaikin Money Flow indicator. I'll try to show it the examples on Zerodha Kite and Upstocks Pro. So if you do not have any of these platforms, you can ask your broker for this indicator, because most of the brokers are nowadays giving this indicator on their trading platforms. If you want Zerodha Kite or Upstocks Pro for you, if you do not have an account in those brokers, I'll give you the link for Zerodha Kite and Upstocks Pro in their video description also. So now let us check how we can attach the indicators on our chart. So this is Hindustan Unilever daily chart. As I have already told you, this indicator works pretty well on the daily charts. That means it is for swing trading. So I'll show you the examples of daily as well as intraday charts on how to attach this indicator on your chart. So this is Zerodha Kite chart. So there is a studies section on Zerodha Kite where you will get all the indicators. Now I have already covered till the center of gravity indicator. So if you have not seen all those indicators, about the videos or about all those indicators, you can watch the playlist where I have discussed about these technical indicators. And I have planned to cover all the indicators in future. So as I have already covered till center of gravity, today I am covering Chaikin Money Flow. So here on the studies section you will get Chaikin Money Flow. Click on Chaikin Money Flow and the default parameters will open. By default the period is 20 and the result means the color of the indicator, that is by default it is black. So I am keeping everything by default. So click on done. And you can see the Chaikin Money Flow or the CMF indicator will be attached to your chart. So this is a daily chart of Hindu Unilever, but you can use the same indicator on intraday charts also. I'll show you how you can change the chart time frame to intraday. So click on 1D, 1D means 1 day. So there are the intraday time frames. So let us select 5 minutes. So you can see this indicator is also attached on the 5 minutes time frame. Now I am going back to the daily time frame. Now we will check how to attach this indicator in other platforms like Upstocks Pro. So here is the Upstocks Pro platform. This is the Adani Ports chart. we will maximize the chart. And in Upstocks Pro, here are the indicators section. So click here, you will find all the indicators here. So there is Chaikin Money Flow. Click on Chaikin Money Flow. The default period is once again here is 20, and the result means the color of the indicator, it is white. So we are keeping it default. Click on apply and the indicator will be applied to the chart. So this is how we can attach the indicators to the charts. Now we will discuss about how to use this indicator on the charts. As I have already told you, this indicator works pretty well for swing trading, and I feel this is the number one indicator, number one technical indicator for swing trading. So I'll give you examples on the daily chart. So here we are using Hindi Unilever daily charts, and the indicator is on the charts attached. So there are three trading rules by which you can use this indicator. First, I will discuss the simple trading rule. So what is the simple trading rule? There is a zero line on the indicator. So this zero line, this line is of utmost importance. Plain and simple, the indicator actually moves from +1 to -1 and it crosses 0 in between. So whenever the indicator crosses 0 from below to the upwards, so it is basically a buy signal. So plain and simple. Here actually the indicator is crossing the 0 line. You can see here at this point, and this is a buy signal, and you can see after that the stock has seen decent rally. And on other hand, whenever this indicator actually crosses the 0 line from upwards to downwards, it is a sell signal, and this is the sell signal. And you can see from here the market has seen decent fall. So this indicator works pretty well on daily charts. You can see here also once again we have got a 0 line cross, and from here we have seen a decent rally. So this indicator works pretty well on the daily charts. So this is the simple trading rule. Now what are the other trading rules? There is another way to trade this indicator, that is trading the trend line break. And yes, my dear friends, you can draw a trend line on the indicators also, and these indicators, the trend line break on these indicators actually works very nicely. So this is Yes Bank daily chart, and I'll show you how you can spot a nice start of a trend or a start of a uptrend or a downtrend using trend line breaks. So for this we will click on the draw tools. We will take a line, and we will try to draw a trend line on the indicator. So suppose here we are joining all the bottoms. You can see all the bottoms are joined in this indicator. Here we have seen a trend line break, and after that you can see, my dear friends, how early you can spot the trend. After that the Yes Bank stock has fallen a lot. Actually this was the time when the news came that Rakesh Jhunjhunwala was buying, but this indicator actually spotted the other thing. Now my dear friends, we have already discussed about the simple trading strategy using the Chaikin Money Flow. The simple strategy is just trade on the 0 line cross. Now we have also discussed about the trend line breakout or breakdown on the Chaikin Money Flow indicator. Now there is a third strategy how you can trade this Chaikin Money Flow indicator. That is the divergence. So divergence means whenever the indicator is not going as per the price. Suppose the price is making lower lows, but the indicator is not making lower lows. So that is a positive divergence. Suppose here price has made a low. This is Britannia weekly chart. Price has made a low. Chaikin Money Flow has made a low, and next time price has made a lower low, much lower low. But you can see Chaikin Money Flow could not make a lower low. So this is basically a positive divergence. And you can see whenever this divergence happened, the market has rallied like anything. You can see the market has moved up a lot. But how to enter these trades? Here also you can take a trend line breakout to confirm your entry. Suppose just not by going blindly, you can take a trend line breakout. Whenever you are seeing a divergence has come, you can prepare yourself for entry and enter on a trend line breakout. So you can see in this particular candle you have got a trend line breakout, and that is at the lowest point. So this is why I tell this Chaikin money flow is one of the best indicators. That is the number one technical indicator for swing trading. So you can see you have got a decent rally after that. Now we have already seen the positive divergence. I'll show you a negative divergence. So my dear friends, this is star daily chart. So star daily chart, we are seeing that indicator has made a high, price has made a high. So price has made another high. This high was at this place. The next high is a bit higher than the previous high. But we can see here was the previous high of the indicator, but the next high of the indicator is at much lower point. So we can say that this is a simple negative divergence of the indicator. So we can enter a trade, we can actually enter a short trade here. So just like the positive divergence, you can also confirm the negative divergence entry using the trend line breakouts. So we will draw a line here. You can see here a trend line breakdown has happened, and that is also at the utmost top. So you have got a trend line breakdown after a negative divergence, and we can see after that we have seen a decent fall. So this is how the divergence works. Now let us come back to the Hindu Unilever daily chart once again. There is one flaw in this particular Chaikin money flow, that is it can give you entries, but does it give you re-entries? Yes, my dear friend, it can also give you re-entries. For the re-entries, we will attach another indicator to the chart, that is we will attach a moving average. So we will go to moving average and we will attach a moving average. Suppose it is 50 period moving average. Now we can filter out some bad signals also here. You can see we have got a zero line crossover in the Chaikin money flow, but still the price is above the 50 period simple moving average. So you can avoid the short trade over here because the price is still above the moving average. But here we can see that price has come below the 50 period moving average, and the Chaikin money flow also came below the zero line. So that is a super entry for the short sale. And suppose you have got a long entry over here because Chaikin money flow is above the zero line and price has also closed above the moving average. So this is a super entry. You can see from there you have got decent rallies. And whenever the indicator is once again testing the zero lines, those are actually places where you can re-enter. So this is basically a re-entry place. So you can re-enter here. And you can see after the re-entry once again you have got a decent rally. So the combination rule is we will go long if the Chaikin money flow is above the zero line and the price is also above the 50 period moving average. That is my combination rule. But you can tweak this combination rule with any kind of moving averages you like. And we will try to re-enter if price is well above the 50 period moving average and the Chaikin money flow is trying to retest the zero line. So those will be the re-entry points. And we will go short if Chaikin money flow comes below the zero line and price also closes below the 50 period moving average. So this is a nice trading system that you can create using the 50 period moving average and the Chaikin money flow indicator. Now my dear friends, there is one shortfall in this strategy still, that is we have not created an exit. So for exit we will try to add another indicator, a short moving average. Suppose this was the 50 period moving average, we will try to add a 13 period moving average or a 21 period moving average. So let me color it in blue. Click on done. So if you have entered a long here, you can exit when price closes below the 13 period moving average. So if you have entered here, you can exit over here, or you can create your long entry using the 13 period moving average also. Price crossing the 13 period moving average and price is well above the 50 period moving average. Whenever the Chaikin money flow is trying to test the zero line and price then crosses back the 13 period moving average, you can enter a sure short long over here. So you enter a sure short long here and you exit when the price crosses back and closes back below the 13 period moving average. So you can create a super trading system using this Chaikin money flow and these two combination of moving averages. You can go short here because the Chaikin money flow is also crossed the zero line and you can see the price is well below the 50 period moving average and well below the 13 period moving average also. So it is a sure short entry. So now where will you exit? Simple, exit if the price closes above the 13 period moving average. So here you have entered short and you are exiting here. So this is a super trading system using these two combinations of moving average and this Chaikin money flow. Now I'll leave the link of this blog post in the video description. So do not forget to visit this blog post and know more about this Chaikin money flow indicator. So friends, I have already discussed about the Chaikin money flow in details. So you can create your own trading systems with your own indicator combinations and you can send me your observations through the video comments and I love to answer your comments. Now friends, I want to announce you something that this budget day, this 1st February, our finance minister is going to announce the union budget of 2020 and this day is going to be a big day for you, because I am going to discuss you a special trading system on how you can trade the volatile markets like this budget, because budget is a very volatile market. So you can trade this volatile market easily and very successfully, but for this you need a special trading system. So I'll discuss how you can trade the volatile markets like union budget and that is also successfully. So I'll announce the video very soon. So make sure that you do not miss the video on the union budget and on volatile market trading strategy. So my dear friends, I feel you have liked this video. If you have liked this video, do not forget to hit the like button and do not forget to share it with your friends and relatives.